So Mary's College has a really strong student support network, and so one of the key parts of this is student support officers. So that's primarily welfare at Mary's, who are students themselves, and they offer kind of drop-ins and chats and things like that, and they're kind of always around for contact. And then there are also paid members of staff in college who are there to offer support. There are also wider student union societies that you can go to as well, so like the Durham LGBT Association or Durham People of Colour Association, who will both also offer welfare drop-ins, and also within college the kind of minority representatives such as the LGBT Association or ethnic minorities or working class or disabilities reps.
So if you choose to come to Durham, what will happen in your Freshers Week is you'll get allocated a college family. So you'll have 2 college parents that will be either second year, third year, fourth year, whatever, who will usually do the same subject, if not a very similar subject to you. And you'll also have college brothers and sisters in your year, which is really nice because it helps you kind of make friends maybe outside of your friendship groups. And what they'll do is they'll maybe like take you for lunch or take you on a walk or something, depending on COVID. And they'll just be there to like advise you on literally everything. So they can give you advice on like your degree, but also like wider Durham and university life, because obviously there's so many more elements to it. And it's just really nice because it provides you with another support network. So even though I'm in third year, my college mum is a fourth year doing a master's, and I still like go on walks with her and everything, and she still gives me loads of advice on my work. So it's really nice, and it's something that stays with you throughout your time in Durham. And what's really fun is when you get to second year, you get college married to someone, so you come engaged, you can have a wedding ceremony if you want, and then you get kids of your own. So you get all these like generational lines where like I've met my college like great grandma before, and it's just so lovely, and it's just reflective of the wider support network at Mary's, which is really nice. So on a similar kind of note of that idea of a support network at Mary's, 2 other words that kind of are quite unique to Durham are a FREP and a POVD rep. So a POVD rep stands for a Post-Offer Visit Day Representative, which is what I am this year, and so are all the other people doing these videos for you. So what that means is we're basically here to answer your questions about Mary's, deal with any concerns or queries you have, and just introduce you to college and Durham and university life. And then if you choose to come here in your Freshers Week, you'll have FREPs, which are Freshers Representatives, who will probably be wearing purple. That's Mary's colour. And what they'll do is they'll put on loads of really fun events for you in your induction week to kind of get you socialising, get you used to university, Mary's, Durham. And they'll be there to answer any questions throughout the week. They'll be all around college, and it's just reflective of how supportive it is, because they introduce you to the environment in a really gentle and relaxed way, and make sure you don't get overwhelmed. There's always someone to talk to if you need it, and you're always safe, which is amazing.
So I don't have very many contact hours. I don't have all that many lectures and seminars, but I do get quite a bit of reading, both for assignments and for the lectures themselves. So I've managed to fall into a really good routine of getting my work done during the day, in the week, and then having some more social time in the evening. But even when I'm working, I think living in college, you're constantly surrounded by your friends. So if I need to take a break, I'll either wander down to the kitchen, see if anyone's about, knock on a friend's door, or you go to lunch and you're able to just kind of let go from work a little bit, and get your social battery filled up. And then in the evenings, so we more generally have bigger nights, say on like Wednesday and then Friday, Saturday weekends. So it means that you have enough time to get all your work done, but you have that really good balance in that you're able to kind of release and let go during the evenings, not necessarily every evening. I mean, I know a lot of people that they work better overnight, so they'll go to the library and do an overnight session, and that's fine. Like, it doesn't feel like FOMO as such, because everybody has different working patterns. I also find that you're able to kind of combine the two almost. So there are various social events. So for your subjects, there's social events. So I attended some talks, for example, that felt like a really good mix of social and my subject. So you're able to get into discussion, which is of course so good, especially for my degree. So you can really combine the two, and Mary's has lots of opportunities to offer in terms of that. So yeah, in summary, I'd say that there's definitely a good work-life balance, and really you can tailor it to yourself. Like there's never going to be a one-size-fits-all, depending on your degree, the kind of worker you are, how sociable you are. Like, you will be able to find a groove in Mary's, and there's so much to support as well if you are struggling. So you can head to WAN, you can talk to your tutors, so both academic and social, you've got people there who can help you out to find that balance.
Yeah, at Mary's we're really lucky to have a super strong LGBT community, and this has only gotten stronger kind of the last few years with like the development of the LGBT Association, who are there to offer sort of like welfare support and kind of run events, so things like film nights, club prees, and then obviously this year more like virtual events, kind of like games nights and things like that. So yeah, don't worry, like you will have a home at Mary's if you are an LGBT student.